Okay, time for the stream. I am doing some little grinds, cause I have some stuff that I want to get rid of, pretty much. Which is all of these bandit slingshots, pretty much. Because I can just craft them. And I need the stealing effect on Goro, which I'm not working on anymore. On Ruby, Ungaga, and on Osmond. Which means, I think also on Tone, yeah. Which basically means we're just gonna upgrade all of these. And in the meantime, we're gonna try at least to, as good as possible, get different upgrade materials from the different dungeons. Which includes the thingy boo. How is it called? Divine Beast Cave, because I'm pretty sure that I have 2 Tremoils. So that dungeon is the first one we are gonna visit. After that, we're just gonna spam Shipwreck, pretty much. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna get a good amount of thingy boos attachments. Like, it doesn't really matter if it's gems or attachments. Both is pretty fine on me. Yeah. The slingshots actually are not the priority in this case. Also, we're just gonna get rid of all the crystal eyeballs. I mean, once we enter as Ruby into the one cave later on, maybe it's not gonna be the worst idea. Because I am pretty confident when I say that we're gonna get at least 1 crystal eyeball in her run. So that should be fine. Other than that, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything else. The shop is finally... what do I mean with shop? This check-in counter is pretty much empty now on anything but the item stuff. And we do have a lot of fishing bait. So we can do a solid fishing stream, and I would say we're gonna do that after Ungaga's thingy raid. Demon Shaft raid. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go into the Beast Cave. And I would say we're gonna look at the middle. Do we do some middle runs? I mean, why not? Let's just hope this one doesn't have any negative effects, because I do not know these. I always only do like the first 2, maybe 3 floors. But that would be arguably a little boring. Not like this is gonna be mind-blowing, because I'm pretty much 2-shotting these guys as well. Or even 1-shotting, I mean. The bats are obviously 1-shotted. They are weak against wind. And all of these slingshots have wind as an element. Yeah. But we don't have to worry about repair powder, we don't have to worry about taking damage. So this one is pretty nice to do. Besides the fact that these guys are annoying. Ah, mistimed. Twice. Thrice. Quadruple. Aha. Don't you dare stand up. Oh, I thought I can bait him. Oh. Oh, of course. No. I mean, good thing is bats are not a problem. I do like that. Okay, but this slingshot apparently needs some sort of endurance, apparently. Oh, come on. Also, I can just tank the hits, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, how much damage do you do? Not a single damage point. Okay. So it doesn't matter. So just getting hit by them is gonna get me a little faster through the dungeon. We're not necessarily speedrunning here, obviously, but yeah. We also don't have to take the scenic route. Also, I'm pretty sure we don't even need to put those gems in. You can just use this thing quote-unquote raw. Yeah. Less magic damage, but who cares? These guys are not necessarily weak to anything, but everything instead. So yeah. I'm not gonna waste any time on that little shenanigan. We should also go on to the other side in this dungeon. There's no reason to not do that. Besides the fact that they literally do no damage at all. There's water. These guys can still do damage, I'm pretty sure. Oh. I wanted to almost kill him so that I can test that theory. Because I think I saw somebody talk about them being able to just penetrate armor. Because there was like some glitch video where someone got a specific item or something like that, and the characters had 2 billion defense. But like king mimics still were capable of doing damage. At least that's what he said. Not something that I actually know. Anyways, let's see what's on this side. 2 gems and maybe an attachment would be perfect. I'm probably just gonna get Jack. That's an amazing start. That's fine. It's an attachment I think it is not in any shop, but I could be wrong. Oh. Should have maybe turned around a little faster. Ah, yeah, she doesn't have attack speed. Holy, nice. I mean, I'm just collecting these to have something in my weapons when I upgrade them, so it doesn't really matter what exactly it is. So I'm even happy about holy stuff like that. Like the only attachments I wouldn't be happy about would be endurance and speed things, because I don't need them, like for obvious reasons. But the rest, it's fine. And so far, the amount of gems I got is pretty frustrating, to say the least. I should have also just waited. I could have upgraded this thing right off the bat. No, doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, also, the slingshots themselves are gonna be upgrade material. So even if I wouldn't get anything out of this entire grind, quote-unquote, session, I would still have some sort of attachment. Just the 5 slingshots. Okay, let's see. Okay, this entire dungeon was garbage for gems and attachments. Like, I think the only attachment we found was Metal Breaker and Holy. And Holy was a random drop from a dragon. So, yeah. A little sad. I mean, doesn't matter. We get stuff or we don't. The slingshots are gonna get upgraded anyways. Also, unfortunately, this stream is gonna be exactly 2 hours long, unfortunately. But I actually had not the plan of streaming today. But since a friend of mine had something to do, which pretty much takes 2 hours, yeah, I can just put a stream in between. Because I have to wait on him anyways. And stop jumping, dumbass. Oh, you cannot block me if you have to hit me. Nice. Also, we shouldn't just mess around with these guys. If I see another Master Jacket, I'm just gonna ignore it. The rest can be just two-hitted. Easy as that. Like that guy. Nuh-uh. Also, I'm waiting on the statues because sometimes they drop endurance, which can be sold. I wouldn't use it as attachment. Okay, nope. Let's see who that guy is. Yeah. He drops stones. Or he has stones that can be stolen. Teehee. Yeah, but not interested. Said we're just gonna go into the next floor, and if this one reduces ability points, we're just gonna go out. Okay, it doesn't. Perfect. No, sure. Okay, he hits me and then he hides behind his shield. Quite annoying, G. Was not expecting him. Let's find the stuff we need and then get into the back room. Also, I like this layout. If I would go for weapon upgrades right now, like extremely focused on upgrading weapons, I would definitely grind here for hours. But that's not the case. Since that's not the case, we're not gonna do that. We have to get as much attachments and gems as possible. Since we have 2 tremoils and this is pretty much the easiest dungeon available, we're just gonna take the free attachments with us. Okay. That bed, by the way, was sufficient for upgrading. Okay. And we immediately get like 2 or 4 points. A petite fish. Endurance plus 3. I think that's 300 money. Which can also buy us some attachments. And some fish to get to the other side on the other Bingy Boo dungeon. Okay. And another tremoil. I am not complaining about that. I have time. I want to grind a lot, but if you have to be annoying, I can just wait. No problems with that. Why is it just these guys? Come on. Like, even in early game, they're not really hard to defeat, they're just annoying. Because they try to block and sidestep most attacks. Okay. I mean, we don't have to go to the last room, and these guys literally don't drop that much experience. So let's just go to the other side. Slightly faster. And I mean, on the way to the exit, we're probably gonna encounter at least 3 guys. So that shouldn't be the problem. Another sip of water. And time for this side. Okay. Let's see. Oh, chests only, which means mimics. Okay, horrible start. I take it. Nope. Escape powder. Quite worthless as a drop, but money is money, so it's fine. Thunder. Nice. Okay, he goes melee to just block a shot. That was kind of a Chad move. Let's see. I think the next 16 floors as Ruby and Demon Shaft are not gonna be a problem. But having like one of those bandit slingshots as a little damage boost in general is definitely gonna make things way easier. Like her ring has literally no significant upgrades on its own. It's just a standard endgame weapon without anything else. Besides the quote-unquote stat of being late game. Or the last weapon of its tech tree. Okay. We can get off, like, maybe this guy in total. No. If he wouldn't have blocked, definitely. Without a hit too so far. It's pretty good sidestep training. Because one of these guys in one of the Demon Shaft backrooms would definitely one-shot me. Okay. Wind, Thunder, a Plant Buster, and that's it. I mean, it's better than the last floor. I give the game that. But still not the best outcome. I think I would just go out of the dungeon and back to the first floor. Because Yamish in general give a lot of experience. And after that I'm out of Tremoil and then I can just go to the shipwreck. Which is in general the better choice anyways. No, just another sip. Hydration is important. Especially if you're just talking like a rainfall. Or a waterfall, whatever. Okay. This guy. Oh, and I'm not. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. A stone. Amazing. That's 2 gold. For some reason I thought the Tremor is gonna be the key. We're gonna sell off the stuff we found so far. Then we go back into the first floor. I think that should be a decent approach. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna get rid of these, even though they could be a lifesaver in Demon Shaft. They also have a lot of money to offer. We don't need this stuff. We don't need a dead fish. The only interesting one was the magical, but I mean, we're also gonna keep that one. I mean, we're gonna buy pretty much free fish anyways, so might as well. Oh, also, I forgot that we're re-entering this one more time. I still had in my mind that I only have 2 tremoils. Okay. I think once we are done with this one, we should be able to statosphere the first bandit slingshot. And if we just use it as a thingy-boo attachment for the other slingshot, we should literally be able to one-shot most of the enemies. That's a cache find. I mean, this floor is not necessarily where I'm trying to find good stuff. Last time I went with small. I think we're gonna go for the big box. Mistakes have been made. No, doesn't matter. Maybe I'm gonna get a surplus of so much experience that it's worth going in a stone with a gladius. Cannot imagine that, but we can just hope. And worst case scenario, I'm just gonna set it. Who cares? What? Ah, because I stopped focusing him. Makes sense. Attack +1. And 3 more chests and 5 more enemies. That should be fine. Okay. And let's go back to the other side. Maybe it's a double chest, like 2 of the big ones. Wouldn't be so appalled by that. First one, this one, that one. Maybe Tremor? Nope. Huh, too bad. Also, this layout is incredibly small. I think this is pretty much every speedrunner's wet dream. I also found, like, the key extremely fast. Oh, oops. The key I almost used as a fake emblem. The only thing that made this floor maybe bad for speedrunners is the fact that there was no water. But I really don't know how much they care about that stuff. Okay. Quite easy dungeon to farm. Horrible first found. I take it. That's definitely way better. Oh. And do I really care about them dropping money? Not really. It's 5 gold. Shouldn't be that interesting. The only problem I have putting one slingshot into the other one is that I would have one additional step to like do while playing that. I have to like unattach it. Which might not sound like a big deal, but I'm lazy. We're not using the Steve right now anyways. Okay. I mean, now we deal 30 instead of 20 damage. Could be helpful in the shipwreck, but down here I don't think that matters. The main problem with the shipwreck though is that 30 damage is not gonna kill anything. So, arguably, I probably have to decide here if I want to farm gems and attachment or if I want to do the status spheres up until the end. And I think since I kind of have to decide here, I should rather go with the slingshots. Because I think I can just quickly do that in one session. Whereas doing the shipwreck is like a whole challenge in its own. Let me think. The pros about having the slingshots obviously is that there's 3 characters that need, not necessarily need them, but can start a lot of shenanigans with them. The con is that there is literally just 1 upgrade per character then, and the rest has to be filled with, yeah, normal attachments. I don't have a lot. But I mean, I am finding somewhat a lot of money. We're just gonna kill these 2, by the way, because they're close to the exit. I think we're just gonna do the first 3 levels over and over again. Because I think number 4 is a thingy, a special room. Oh, oops. Okay. Ah, I was too slow. Yeah. But this way I can save this additional step of putting the slingshot back in over and over again. And I'm still pretty much one-shotting these guys, so it's fine. Also, I wanted to do a calm stream anyways, so being stuck in the first dungeon is probably not the worst thing to do. Listening to this music 2 hours in a row is somewhat of a punishment in itself, so it's also not the worst thing to do. Okay. That guy didn't drop anything. Got some premium chicken for the demon shaft. Even though I'm rolling with the bread strategy. Yeah, actually I am rocking the bread strategy, so maybe I'm not gonna keep the premium chicken. Bread is way cheaper. And for the price of 1 premium chicken I can buy 13 of them. And for the sell price of 1 I can buy 6 bread. So I think that would arguably be better. And safer as well. Oh, bread. The only downside to bread is that you have to feed your character fries to almost have him full life. Okay, now we do the 3rd floor. And just to make sure, we're gonna look into the 4th floor. Okay. Let's see. Ah. One of the box boys. They unfortunately only drop stones. Ooh, they survived a hit. Oops. Almost got hit by that. And I'm missing 1 experience point. Oh no, I'm not. I was about to say. That would have been a little BS. We go this way first. Just to save up a little bit of time. Nobody in here. And some more money. This can drop pricklies, so I am actually also happy about going into the dungeon because of a small chance of getting pricklies and farming some fish. Ah. Shamshir. Actually, I was listening to another Dark Cloud streamer, and he said that Shamshir is not his favorite starting weapon, which I have to agree on, because you have to put in a lot of upgrade material to get like the next upgrade, and it's not necessarily the best sword you can find down here. Me personally, I've always liked the bone sword. It's not worth selling, but the upgrade coming out of it is still pretty okay. Really? You survive with basically 2 HP? Unlucky. There's one of these. Oops. And a throbbing cherry. Would you look at that? That's also some money. Okay. Now let's see if I am remembering correctly. After this dungeon there should be a blank space. Yes, there is. No white noise in the background. We can basically do the 3 floors and sell stuff in the shop just to have like a little rhythm. I do like that approach. Yeah, we're selling this. We don't need 3 of those. We can sell this. Stones are worthless anyways. I'm not selling that. Okay, we're done here. We definitely sell these 2. I'm not messing around with that garbage. We're keeping magic. We are gonna keep attack. I should have also kept magic attack earlier. That was a little misplay on my end. And we're buying wind. So I'm pretty sure wind is like the least used element on my characters. And we're back at it again. The only downside to floor 3 is that there's a lot of those point blank enemies. But it doesn't matter, they're literally to hit. There's also this weird richness effect that I think is on one of the hammers. I would like to have that one as a thingy, statosphere attachment that I can swap onto the character I play in that specific moment. But I don't know where to get that hammer, and I don't know how expensive it is. And grinding with Goro is annoying in itself. So I think that would be one of those situations where I just spam power powder, just to have it as fast as possible. Okay. Also quite easy room. Now that I put the Java slingshot in here once, I'm paranoid. A little unfortunate. Also, hang on. Can readjust my muscle memory by just putting the other one in here. Yes, that's how it works. Oh, wow. This is useless. The ring is maxed out on attack anyways. I mean, it's not like the slingshots are giving an insane stupid amount. I think it's a minimum of 20 obviously, but at best maybe 25. There's 3 chests. Arguably one of them is a big chest, and the other 2 could have a tram oil in them, which I am doubting right now. And let's see. I'm open for surprises. That is a lot of money. That is an attachment. Not a big chest, but instead bomb nuts. Okay, I have to say these last 3 chests were actually not that bad. Especially the treasure chest key one. But the fire gem thing, also top notch. Exactly the stuff I need. Okay, maybe not necessarily fire as a element in general, because that could be called a little overused. Like the Inferno for Goro literally only needed a shit ton of fire stats. And the rest just naturally got a lot of fire, I'm pretty sure. This one is maxed out, but I mean, I played that character like crazy. This one is maxed out. He is obviously maxed out. I mean, on her it's fine. He's almost maxed out. And he's... it's literally the only attribute he has. So yeah. The game does prefer fire. That is also why I love the Demon Shaft, because it forces you to use the other elements as well. And all of a sudden all of your fire upgrades are quite useless. Especially literally on the first floor, where there's these enemies that are immune to fire. Or not immune, but they take so little damage of fire. It's looking good so far. I'm just keeping like an eye on the timer. Like I said, after 2 hours I unfortunately do have to end the stream. So I am hoping that I could be capable of just getting all of the slingshots done by then. Oh, oops. Which doesn't mean I'm not gonna take every single chest and every single enemy I see. That last chest could be a big one, or it could be something good. Okay, it's not a big one, so be good. It's like one of those few stats that I really don't have to look at a lot in the Demon Shaft. Because most characters have this first upgrade anyways, or quench, better said. I'm trying currently to not cough. I'm just trying to get to the next floor by then. So that I can mute myself for a sec. Okay. Good. I just let out the most ground-shaking cough possible. Easy as that. I killed a little too many enemies here. Unfortunate. I'm still checking. Jesus. Oh wow, this is tiny. Antidote amulet is a pretty good find. It's a lot of money and it's also arguably an item that you do want to have on stock. We have the key. We're just gonna check here. That way we don't have to go back here again. Okay. And on to the other side. Let's go. This one is gone. This one takes 2 shots. And this one takes 2 shots. Another endurance +1, which is fine. And some more enemies in this room. Should look at that. Okay. Good. There's nothing else to do here. Nope. Good. And let's keep on moving. We can probably do that entire cleanup maybe up to 4 more times. Okay. Ooh. We did get a lot of stuff there with the steel. We're gonna keep those. We're selling this one. Getting another gold and getting 2 more of wind. Yeah, not bad, not bad. The thing is, arguably, I could try to min-max as good as possible, but who cares? I'm literally just upgrading the characters out of the blue there. Like, I really don't need any of those characters to be way stronger for, like, the very last boss. I can literally 4-shot him with Xiao, probably, if she pops a stamina drink before that. It's more about being the completionist of having the best possible upgrades. Okay. Wasn't all that terrible. Unfortunately, not a lot of drops coming out of these guys. I'm pretty sure I took like by far the worst route possible. I think this is also by far the worst first floor I've ever seen. I am, by the way, not going all the way back just for one enemy. Screw that. Oh, you could have the key. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, he only dropped something. Next floor we are gonna get this slingshot upgraded as well. And then we have another statosphere. Just good. Okay. Nice. That was a pretty high range. And she still one-shotted that guy. Status break. That way we don't even have to keep track of the endurance there. Okay, second one. We're gonna prioritize the characters that definitely do have to be played in the Demon Shaft with the steel upgrade. So the next one would go into Osmond's weapon. And after that, I'll just go back to town. And then all of those guys should be prepared. Okay then. So far the progress is looking pretty solid. Okay, I'm gonna keep in mind in the waterfall room there's one thing of money. Here's the key. This is probably... oh, not the key I was expecting, but it was a key. Okay, there's just one enemy down there. Not bothering with that. Nah. If there was a chest, sure, why not? But that guy is probably just like 2 experience points worth. And most likely won't drop anything with the steel. So let's just skip that guy. Ah, enemy right in front of the entrance. Great. Ooh, dead end. Amazing. Big chest. A Chris knife. Nice. Bandit slingshot is done. 4 more times, and all of the necessary characters are prepared. stand-in powder. A fire. Nice. Also, I have to say, so far I'm just zooming through all of these floors. So arguably I'm gonna be able to do way more than just 4 runs here. Okay, another prickly. Good. Another potato cake. Even better. Oh, okay. If I can one-shot them, why not? I take that. Makes the entire upgrading process a little more resourceful. Okay then. Last floor. We're not gonna bother to use the exit door. We're just gonna TP out of here once we are done. That way we also don't have to waste a solid minute on going back to the entrance. Or rather said thingy, exit. Yet money. That crisp ball came in handy. Because otherwise I would have had to check the entire room. That's bread, right? Yeah. That's the exit key. Great. It's fucking day again. Incredible. Was not expecting that. Okay. 2 more of these. 3 more of these gone. Okay. This looks quite similar to earlier. But we are pretty much getting problems with our inventory place there. So we're just gonna get rid of the fish and rid of the money. That arguably is a decent call. Okay, bye-bye fish, bye-bye money. And we have 20 slots again. A little faster. Nope. This character. Try more. Convenient. A Chris knife, even more Chris knife? Crystal ball, Jesus. All the same. Some escape powder, it's also quite fine. I mean, we have to look for the special room anyways. So it doesn't really matter if we're taking the wrong route at some spot. That's number 2. And keep on going. Just murder them. I have have to take that route back anyways. Interesting room. That one was definitely not uncomfortable. Just have to imagine entering that room as Tone. It's not what I would like to see. And this one. Okay, now we can go on to the other side. We have pretty much everything we need. Good. I've lost 5,000 frames somewhere. I didn't really realize. Hope it didn't look that horrible. Okay. We're gonna take this route first. Looks pretty calm. Also we need at least 2 hits against these guys again. Okay, bad start. Still a bad item. It's a lot of money, but I do expect attachment stone here. Awesome item. Gives +5 damage. Fire, which is not necessarily useful for most characters, but doesn't matter. As far as I can remember, Ruby didn't have a lot of fire anyways on her. So she would be a pretty decent candidate. But I would have to check on that. Because she is completely maxed out on attack. So if fire would be the only stat she gets by that, I'm not doing that. Okay, room is cleared. Bandit slingshot is good to go. Okay, and we do need 2 more upgrades to have this one for Osmond. There's our Thunder. Maybe a second jump, that would be nice. Nope, but wind, that's fine. Which means we can pretty much just start theoretically upgrading the other 2 weapons by putting stuff in them. So why not? Let's put in a little thought. This one is done anyways. So be gone, items. You're not welcome in this weapon anymore. She's the first character. Fire is her lowest stat. She gets these 2 out of that. Looks fine. So we would go with this. Ungaga. Has a ×2 field on this one. Which gives a lot of a Mimic Breaker, which would be fine. We only have a Nopal as alternative, which only gives these 2. Could also be pretty nice. I think we're gonna stick with this guy, because Mimic is really horrid on him. And element should be ice. Okay. The fuck is this abomination? For what reason? Mimic Breaker is already a lot higher on this guy than on anybody else. Okay. Can get a lot of attack. We do that with the slingshot. Magic power is not necessarily the most important thing on this guy. But we will go with at least 1 point of each element. So I think the very first upgrade should be this. Okay. Then let's keep on grinding. How many slingshots is still 1? Or in 1 slingshot I'm 100% gonna do here. Well, unlucky. It does mean I would miss 1 for Goro. I mean, doesn't matter. Not to sound rude or anything like that, but he's not my favorite, so it's not a huge loss. Okay. We take this room. On this floor, the enemies are one-shot anyways. And they're quite helpful, because if they get something stolen from, the worst thing they drop is bread. And the best thing is pricklies. I mean, to be fair, the worst drop is the 3 or 2 gold sometimes, but that's fine. And there's the exit key. We'll take 3 more enemies with us, and then we're good to go. Oh, unlucky. Could have been an antidote drop there. Wouldn't have had a problem with that. Okay. Gonna pour myself some more water. And keep on moving. Money. Okay. Oh. That is a pretty amazing start. Okay, that's apparently a dead end. Okay, thank goodness. Could have also been a really, really long corridor to the bottom, which I would have not liked. Okay. These guys drop stone, seriously? Whatever. They don't really look much stone-like. I mean, arguably I don't really know what else they should drop. One of these might be a key. But again, I don't think I'm gonna go all the way back just for 3 enemies. The only motivation there could be is them having the key or the exit, which they don't. Up. 1 more upgrade. And then we're just gonna do some upgrades for funsies, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna use the tram here. Maybe no, there's not gonna be any enemies in that room once we go back. I would have not a single problem with that. Okay, looking promising. Never mind. Okay. We got a few rooms to do. Beastbuster is not necessarily the best attachment, but I take it. Because it is, in the end, still an attachment. Holy is good. I don't think we're gonna get the slingshot done on this side. We can kill some enemies on the other side just to, like, force it to be done. But I'm not gonna go back and forth the entire time just to get the upgrade forcefully done. That would be a little too boring. Okay. Spooky little ghost. I think the one skeleton dropped bread. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we need it, so it's fine. I'm 100% not gonna get through the demon shaft on Ungaga without getting hit. There's no way. Like Ruby and Osmond, maybe. I also have my doubts there. But Ungaga, never ever. Even though he is, in my opinion, at least the best melee fighter, because he has some sort of a lot of range. Yeah, I'm just not good with him. As easy as that. I mean, we're gonna see. Okay. Oh, several bats, I guess. Yep. I mean, the exit is pretty much on the other side, so we will get the slingshot upgraded here. I mean, nice. Now we can just upgrade the very last slingshot she still has on herself. I mean, not now, but after we have done over 40 attachments, remove oh. Well, there's one easy answer to that. This is now the Holy Inferno. Never seen attachment way before. Status break. And next bandit. We could arguably also just put some attachments into the check-in, which should be a pretty solid idea. Oh, we're also pretty much running low on this space. I mean, in that case we can just go to the village. Destroys the rhythm a little, have to admit that, but in this scenario it's necessary. Also, we can just put this guy in here. Yep. Oops. Okay. So last few characters that have to go through the demon shaft also have steel now on them. I think... Ooh, I have an idea right now, which could be pretty good. I have to check something in Queens for that. Okay, this should be fine. I mean, to be precise, we can also just do this. Okay, then we're gonna sell some items. Yeah, these 5. This one. These 5, this one, that one. Why do we still have 84? I mean, we have a shit ton of bread. Can lower the number a little. We don't really need this right now, so we have another gold block. Oops, nope. Okay, so the idea that currently is going through my mind is just going to queens and buying cleavers, like these butcher's cleavers or however they were called, because those reduce water consumption, which would be a pretty good thing. Which means, before I actually talk to this guy, we need... She has that, she has that. Okay, she needs that, he needs that, and he does as well. So 3 of those would be... Wait, he's not a shop? Who's the shop? Like the weapons shop. Ah, this guy. Okay, he does sell cleaver. Stroking it makes you rich. So this one is the other interesting pick. But for now we're just gonna go with the cleaver first. Okay, a crisp knife and 3 bread. That buys me the 3 needed cleavers. Okay. The only problem that I see with this plan, though, is that cleavers are incredibly annoying to play, as they just take so much damage. So I'm arguably gonna enforce one of those with a bandit slingshot. Me just going casually down the first floor with a 7th heaven. Just to swap to a stupid kitchen knife. Well, that's the gameplay I chose. Now I have to stick with that. And first room. Oh, I was not expecting him to just stick with the swing. We're gonna get rich here at some point. Just by keep on killing these guys. I made like, I don't know, 2, 3 grand. Built my entire inventory with attachments. Yeah, this is a pretty solid amount of stuff to get. A little overkill, but I really don't want to lose my antidote amulet there. It's way more helpful than more thingy boost repair powders. Oh, quickly. Nice. The one drop I always do admire when I get it. I think that's the exit key. I wanted to try if I actually am capable of hitting him. Okay, there is a chest in that room. So it is worth going there. No, there could be a tram oil. I'm not interested. It's just way too much running around. I'm not invested enough. Not sure. Nice BM. Okay. That worked. Speed +1, damn. Most useless attachment possible. But it's worth a good penny. We're just gonna go into that room. Maybe the crisp ball is in there. Oh, or a giant chest and standing in my way could also be there. A Gladius. I would lose a lot of stats by doing this upgrade. Nah, we're not doing that. I might be lazy, but that is arguably a little too lazy, even for my taste. I was arguing in my head that I need both of those attachments anyways, so I could just leave them both on the weapon. But also, I have to do 16 floors with the same character in Demon Shaft. So, yeah. There's not gonna be an upgrade problem in there at all. For those who don't know, I am trying to do the Demon Shaft, 16 floors per character, and I am not allowed to swap through the characters in those single floors. So I'm just gonna stick to one character. So far I've gone through with Goro. That one was my personal nightmare. I also procrastinated for like 2 or 3 days before actually committing to it. I ended that one with, I think, 6 deaths, which was not as many as I was actually imagining to happen. But yeah, it also took like half an hour longer than the Xiao 16 floors before that. And yeah, since I am doing 16 floors in a row with the same character, like obviously going in and out for selling stuff before that, yeah, I am getting a lot of upgrades done, sure. And getting a lot of upgrades done results into my weapons permanently upgrading. Or not permanently upgrading, non-stop upgrading. Okay, useless found. Doesn't matter. But yeah. I am pretty hyped for Ungarga, because he is not really a character that I play a lot, but I think he is pretty underrated in my own head, because now that I've played him since like 10 years ago, I would say, I do like his high range on the stabs. Should make fighting with him really easy. Especially on the Demon Shaft. We're finding a lot of big chests, by the way. Okay, last one was big, this time we were small. An aquamarine. That is amazing. Pretty solid upgrade there. 2 hits should be okay for this weapon. Yep. We're gonna have to do a good amount of back and forths here. But I mean, arguably I can also just do 2 grind streams and call it. Okay. Nice. Because I think 2 would be more than just sufficient to get all the cleavers done as well. Okay. And upgrade. Good. Oh, no drops. Unlucky. You just cannot have all of them. Okay, this one is +2 currently. So I think if I do 2 floor 3 2 more times, I should be able to upgrade this one to maximum. Maximum being +5. Don't break my amulet, dickhead. Okay. The only stat that is doable now would be rich, but I'm not buying 6 of those hammers. Screw that. Then I can see how much money that results into. I hope not that much, because if I would become stupidly rich, I would have had to play way earlier with Goro and that hammer. Okay, these are all useless. And we can immediately go back. I don't think I'm forgetting anything here. Okay. Ah. Oh. Antidote. Decent start. That's immediately 60 money for me. Another 60. There was something blinking outside. Just mesmerized me there for a second. Ah. Passenger plane. Way up in the sky. Not really a small one as well. And yes, I'm commenting on something that is happening way outside and way far up. But in the dark, it's pretty easy to spot those planes. And it's past midnight for me. Okay. Okay, a good bunch of enemies to slaughter. Up, 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 up. Easy. Even with the decent timing, bats are really easy, but I don't know. You just refuse to get the perfect timing, because they're so frustrating to fight against. Also, I'm not a timing god, especially with this little 2mm knife. To be fair, it's also quite hard to hit with this weapon. That, by the way, according to myself, was not a hit. I should have not killed the enemy with that swing, but I am not complaining. Okay. Can I block off the bats? Yeah, I can. One could argue why I would do that, but that means that they're wasting their dash behind the dasher, and then I can just swing like a lunatic. Easy as that. Up, 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 up. And now we commit to the next floor. Ah, doesn't matter. I think we went the wrong way. And this one can be upgraded again. Problem with the kitchen knives that I am currently seeing is that they need a lot more experience than the bandit slingshots. I mean, for that effect that they give, it's totally fine. I could have also just upgraded one each and call it a day. But, yeah. That's not how I roll. Let me guess, I don't have the key. I was talking about going the wrong way earlier. And it became a fact now. Amazing. Ah, doesn't matter. A bomb. I don't really know how much they are worth, unfortunately. Upgrade. Okay, what is in that room? 3 enemies in a chest. Would be interesting to look at. Do I do that? I think so. It's rather close to the exit anyways. Should have just gone with my gut feeling and immediately checked out the right side. Just do a 180 turn. Yeah. At least now give me a tram oil. That would be a decent compensation, no? I would love that. One more swing is doable here. Yeah, easy. Okay. Neat. Ah, sure. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have to play him for the entirety of floor 3 as well anyways. So no harm done by curse. And since we do go through the entirety of that floor, we should be fine with our inventory, no? Yeah, there's 20 slots free. Okay. Let's just hope there's not too many of those weird figures and statues. Like those statue dogs, I mean, with figures. I don't know how exactly they're called. Once I see one of them, I can give them the proper name. Regular statue. Another one. Would be pretty stupid if now not a single one of them spawns. I would not like that. I need one of them for reference now. Oh my god, this is horrible. Ah, okay, statue dog. That's not an amazing name. And they do drop garbage. Okay. Last one was small, this time it's big. Okay, thanks. Despite the fact that I do use them for Demon Shaft, I am still not really amused by that loot. Okay. I mean, literally anything that is not bread or this basic water in the chests is just a fine thing to find. I'm not complaining about basic chests. But the big ones should have decent loot. Not even necessarily like, I don't know, anything extraordinary. But, I don't know, an antidote. And for the big chests, maybe a Basilat. Even a Basilat is fine. Just some money. Quite desperate for it. Repairing and slingshotting. I mean, I'm not going all the way back. Screw that. Now I can see if there's anything worth selling. If that's the case, get rid of it ASAP. This one's useless. These two I can keep. These 5 can go bye-bye. That's only 40 money. What, it's 60. Okay. Let's put away the fishing stuff. Isn't her inventory also filled with bread? Okay, it's not, thank goodness. But she is almost completely full. That's not good. I mean... no, maybe actually it is good. Maybe it's not a bad thing. Because it means a lot of fishing and a lot of backrooms done in the Demon Shaft. I'm 100% once the Demon Shaft is done, do heavy grinding in the first floor. Because even after completion of the game, they're probably still gonna one-shot me in the back room. Dasher 1, Dasher 2. Prickly, that's really nice. I think arguably pricklies are the best thing besides Tremor that I can find. Because pricklies mean even more fishing. And I do want to do a proper fishing stream at some point. At least a solid 30 to 40 minutes of fishing. Whoa. Another chest? Okay, big one was last time, small one is this time. Not a good find, but you know what, I take it. If I don't want to fish there, it's still worth around 200. I think 180. Up. Okay, well, we went the right way. Would you look at that? We got distracted by a giant box. And the distraction worked out just fine. Oops. Okay. And one more of these. Okay, 6 enemies and a chest. Would be pretty funny if it's now 3 big chests. But personally, I would prefer a chest with tram oil right now. No, it's a big chest. What the fuck? Imagine starting a speedrun and this is what you get. That's a reason to lick your fingers, not gonna lie. At some point, once I am done with this gameplay and have, I don't know, maybe at least 3 to 4 months between the last time I've played Dark Cloud on stream, I could try my luck speedrunning the game. Which is probably gonna be a little sad. Because it's definitely gonna be like a 20-hour stream, nevertheless. And next floor. Okay, he does not hit me. Nuh-uh. Not on my watch, thank you. Another gem. One of these. And now we can just keep on moving. Did I seriously not get one cleaver done so far? For the last, I don't know, 30? No, 50 minutes. I'm farming with this weapon for 50 minutes and it's not on level 5. By now. That is sad. Like, really sad. The fact that he still hit me though. Okay. You just have to complain. This means Ruby already has a kitchen knife for her inventory. Ah. I forgot. I mean, I could use an almighty healing here. But... yeah, no. Not happening. I can arguably play the last bit with the broken dagger. Infused dagger. Because this dagger is pretty dope. Stop critical apps, and it's using... I don't know even what this is supposed to represent, and an actual broken dagger. And those two in combination max out everything. Which is dope. But yeah, I have no clue how I got my hands on a random glitch plate. But I'm not complaining. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Okay. Ow. 45 damage. I mean, it's a dagger at the end of the day. But I mean, I guess I would end the stream here, just because of the fact that I'm cursed anyways. I know it's gone once I exit the floor, but getting cursed there and having the weapon upgraded is pretty much a sign to just end. And I mean, I almost did the 2 hours full. A little sad, but I mean, I did promise to play, so I am doing that. Up, 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 up. We do this, we do that. We are just gonna prepare real quick for next time we're playing. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a good old second grind session. But now that I'm looking at this inventory, I think we're gonna start the next stream with fishing. Just to empty this inventory. After that, I'm pretty confident we are ready to just do the ruby push. Okay. We can also make room for the rest here. Okay. The emergency breads have to be unequipped. I don't need them at the fishing spot. Okay. And these two. Oh. That looks like a pretty promising fishing stream, not gonna lie. It's how many? 19, 29, 39. I mean, 43. That should definitely keep entertainment going for a pretty long time. Okay. Then let's sell all of our basilards and stuff like that. These can all go bye-bye. Good. And we can keep the money. Maybe we're gonna start in the thingy first, in the shipwreck. With that being said, we're gonna save first. I'm gonna stay in this quote-unquote pause menu, but change to bye-bye, stream ended. And we're gonna look who can be raided currently. We're gonna look for Dark Cloud as a topic, obviously. Up. Okay. A lurker-friendly stream. That sounds perfect. Well, I would say thanks for everyone who stopped by. It is appreciated. Have fun in this stream and be nice and polite. And have a great night. Bye-bye in about 10 seconds.